Hey honeys, today I'm going to be showing you how to apply false lashes like a pro. So we're going to get right into it. I have a couple of lashes, different kinds of lashes to show you. My favorite kinds are Kiss, the brand Kiss, and I get all these from Walmart, and you can get a 5-pack for like $13.98 or $13.78 or something like that. So my all-time favorite lashes and the ones that I'm going to be using today are the number 11 lashes by Kiss. So they're like demi-wispies, and these are my favorite ones to use, and usually the ones that I am wearing. My second favorite ones would have to be number 3. These are a little more natural looking, but still nice and long and make a statement. And then my third favorite would have to be Poise. Again, a little bit, more natural than the number 11s, but these are also really awesome. Okay, so the very first step when applying lashes is to measure the lash to your eye. If you don't measure it and it's too long, it's going to very easily come off throughout the day. In order to measure the lash to see how much you need to cut off, you just simply place it on your eye, look at where the placement is, and you can easily tell that this goes way past my actual lash line. I've applied these lashes so often that I actually know exactly where to cut them. Coming from the back of the lash, I'm going to cut off what I need. So now that I've got my lashes measured, I'm going to go ahead and prep my eye for the application. So the first step in prepping your eye is to use a gel liner to tight line underneath your eye. And I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever gel liner. You could also use pencil, but gel is a lot blacker and a lot longer lasting. So in order to tight line my eye, I'm going to take an angled brush. Then I'm going to lift up my eye from the lid, exposing the upper waterline, and then I'm just going to swoop the gel liner in there. And you can let your eye down to blink. You don't have to do it all in one pass. The second step in prepping your eye is to align the upper lash line. So for this, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. You can certainly use the same gel liner you just used for tight lining. I just find it a little bit easier to use a liquid liner on the top. I am going to just go ahead and draw a very thin line onto my upper lash line. Perfect. So now that I've created that eyeliner look, I'm going to go ahead and apply the lash. Now, a couple tricks that you can do to make your lash application a little bit easier is to, instead of putting the lash glue directly onto the lash, you want to disperse a little bit of it on the back of your hand or on a palette or whatever, and actually use a flat surface, such as the back of the scissors you just used, to apply the glue to the lash line. I'm just going to use the back of my scissors and just gently apply the glue to the lash. Now the next step is to wait for the glue to get tacky. Very, very important. If you just try to immediately apply the lash to your eye, it's just way too wet, it's not sticky, and it's just going to simply fall off and be a total mess. So you do need to wait I'm going to say 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, I definitely just waited closer to a minute for that to dry down a little bit. So now I'm just going to apply it. I do not use tweezers, I do not use anything like that. I just use my fingers, and I first just go in and with your eyes, looking down, you want to be looking down. I just go ahead and place the middle of the lash in the middle of my lash line. So I very lightly place it in. Then I'm going to connect the end of it and just lightly press in, and then I'm going to take the the inner corner and press that to the inner corner. Boom. Don't be afraid to move it around. If you need to move it this way or move it this way, just literally take it from each end and just move it. Your glue isn't set in yet, so you have lots of time to move it around. For me, mine is pretty much in the exact place that I want it to be. So what I'm going to do is just lift it up slightly and pressing it in and down, ensuring that it's into the lash line, and just giving it a press in and helping it to set. Okay, now I have both lashes applied, and I'm still, as you can see, waiting for the glue to dry down a little bit more. At this step, a lot of people, of course, would go on like this. No honey, we're not going to do that. We're going to fix the white glue and we're going to put the final touches on it to make everything look that much better. So if you noticed, I did not apply mascara beforehand. Many people do this. They'll apply mascara before the lash application. However, a couple reasons why I don't. One being, if I apply mascara, curl my lashes and apply mascara beforehand, it's a lot more difficult to get the lash closer to the lash line because your lashes are already curled up, they already have product on them, so it's a lot harder to maneuver around an already coated lash. Much easier to do without. And second reason is I find that applying mascara after the fact helps to mold the fake lash to your natural lash as well, making it look that much more put together and that much more natural. So for this next step, I am going to be applying the Benefit Roller Lash right to the bottom of my natural lash and coming up slightly. I do not coat the fake lash in mascara, okay? I don't like really coat it over. I just really focus this mascara at the bottom where my natural lash meets the fake lash. And now, as you can see, some of the glue that was drying has already been covered by mascara. The very last step is to go back over the top of your lash line with the liquid liner you used. And this is another reason why I use liquid liner. If you use gel liner to go over the top of the lash, you risk it pulling on the lash and I risk pulling it off. Liquid liner is much, of course, gentler and easier to go back over that lash. So I actually am putting the liquid liner directly on the fake lash and covering up any more white glue with that. That's how you get the perfect lash application. And of course, if you have any questions about anything used or anything that I did here, you can leave it in the comments or shoot me a message. Alright, well that's it for today's video and thanks for watching. Bye!